Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Guardian's Quick Cryptic crossword. This is number 73, being published on Saturday the 23rd of August 2025. Today's setter is Ludwig, who we've had a few puzzles from, and the four clue types we've got on this special grid, just 11 by 11, and the four clue types are anagrams, acrostics, double definitions, and Cockney. So Cockney is listed as remove an H to change the sound. So the example goes from hairy to airy. Cockney, sound like a Cockney, right, Gov? So as I say, these are intended to be an intro to beginners and those new to cryptics. They're smaller, they're cut down set of clues, so there's less to think about. And I go through very slowly. I'm not racing to get through this. I'm trying to explain how I think it to help people out. So, okay, one across. Aquatic mammals less cold in Poplar. Okay, Poplar is an East End district. And if you're less cold, then you are less cold. You are hotter. And an aquatic mammal is therefore an otter. Hotter becomes otter. To be fair, I got that because I've seen it before. So look at 4 across. Ospreys have mildew. Mildew sounds like a bit of a anagram indicator, but we've got a 2 and 2 clue. Ospreys have mildew. Taking faces, dear me. Could be an acrostic, I was thinking. Mainly because the clue types push me towards that. And if I go O-H-M-Y from Ospreys have mildew, then I get oh my, which is dear me. 6 across, long clue, 10 letters, another Cockney. Coiffure, so that's air something in it. Air, made neater, it's digitally altered. Airsprayed. So if your coiffure's been made neater, then it has been hairsprayed. And therefore, as a Cockney, it becomes airsprayed. Now, I'm just wondering about that ending, but I'm looking at it says it is digitally altered. So that makes me think it needs to be an ed end, and made neater would be a past tense example. So I think that's part of the spotting, just checking it's not hairspray or something. Right, on to apple festivity. Well, when you see two words like this, it's almost always a double definition, so we're looking for word meaning an apple and a word meaning festivity. And my days on the fruit and veg department of Tesco's tell me that there's a gala apple, I think. So, and a festivity is a gala. Right, I want to go and look at this one. That looks like something like Ouija. Originally of use, I'm going O-U-I-J-A. Okay, of. So originally is an acrostic indicator, O-U-I-J-A. Board that's spooky. Well, Ouija board is spooky. To be fair, I saw Ouija in another crossword I was doing somewhere yesterday at some point, so it's kind of high on my mind that would be what fits those checking letters. The checking letters are like the T and the S and 2 down. They are checked. You can see that you're checking that if 2 down also begins with T, then 1 across helps that out. Let's look at this then. What's 2 down? Take a breather at first, then see the bill. Maybe it's an air sprayed, because that's tab. Air sprayed? Air brushed. Okay, brushed. Tab. Air sprayed, and that must be air brushed. Made neater, brushed, yep. Plump for a few drinks. Well, I think that's round, isn't it? You get a round of drinks in, and a double definition says plump is round. We've got 5 down. M something, D something. Fancifully aimed. Aimed has got an M and a D in it. Fancifully could be an anagram indicator. TV, newspapers, etc. Must be the media. It's going okay so far. This one, 4 down. O, there's something. H, something. Desdemona's husband's game. Oh, I think Desdemona's a Shakespeare character, isn't she? Othello is, I think, the Shakespeare character I need to put in there, and Othello is definitely a game. Also known as Reversi, those little black and white counters. Lots of fun to be had playing that. Right, DLA, 6 letters. Salted, it's got DLA in it. Up could be an anagram indicator. Area by river mouths, that's definitely deltas, and deltas is an anagram salted. So there we go, yeah. Right, top half done. Let's go to 8 down, beginning with A, 7 letters. EastEnders, okay, we've got a Cockney, no wonder it's got an A. To relinquish Hampshire town. Andover is the Hampshire town. I've got that, so good example actually. Sometimes, I mean, I live in Dorset, so I'm familiar-ish with towns in Hampshire. I'm not so good when there's towns that are up in the north of England, or cities or whatever, but it's okay to go, Hampshire town is Andover, beginning with A is Andover, and therefore to relinquish something is to hand it over. So handover becomes Andover in Cockney. Let's go back to the acrosses. 10 across. D. E. Horrible. Danger. Danger's got a D in it. In Eden. Eden's got a D. But horrible is probably an anagram indicator of danger. And actually it's really easy, isn't it? Eden is a garden, which is an anagram of danger. That was really easy, actually. Let's have a look. I hope that was easy for you as well. 13 across, 4 letters. O something. Wheels and Albert Square, another bit of Cockneyism. O. I want to put oils. Wheels. O something S. My mistake. I can't think what that is. I'm not going to spend lots of time thinking about it at the moment until I've got some of these checking letters down here. Let's have a look at 15. 5 and 5. Cab hovered. Hovered has got a V in it, so my mind has gone 3, 6, 9, 10 letters. Awkwardly could be an anagram indicator. Location near the White Cliffs. Dover something. Dover Beach, I would guess that is. Dover Beach. Looking at those letters in the anagram. So let's look at what's this 11 down. A something DD something confuse ADDLE. So yeah, confuse is to add, or principally as your acrostic indicator, and a deadbeat dad lacking empathy. So the fact I'd looked at the grid first and seen an A and D, and then I come back here and started doing AD, and it just made me think, it could be an acrostic here, and confuses adult. What's this? Beer? Peer? Tolerate is to bear. One that may be grizzly. Yeah, and bears are definitely grizzly. Good clue that. Good QC clue, I think. Double definition. Enough info to get you to grizzly bear. Tolerate to be bearing is not to bear is not necessary. Was never obvious to me when I was starting out on these crosswords. So yeah, that's good. 5 letters, ends like R, nerve or something. Okay, Thorn has got NR. Changed to direction becomes north. So Thorn is your anagram material, what we call the anagrist, the grist from the mill. Change to your anagrind, the anagram indicator, and direction is north. What's this? 18. Reckon intros. Okay, HOLDS. Holds. Holds or reckons. Intros from says it's going to be an acrostic, so sometimes you just got to trust it. Reckons, holds. I don't know why that's the same. I assume reckons, if you're reckoning things, then you're holding them in mind. Not sure about that. This looks like eel, doesn't it? In bow, despicable character, slippery type is an eel. So slippery type is definitely an eel. Despicable character is a heel. So heel becomes eel in Cockney. So just these last two. 14. Chooses is picks with those letters, and what to play the guitar with. You use a pick for that. So it's this oops, round things. Wheels. Yeah, wheels are oops. Oops, my mistake. So there we go. I think that's all done. Let's check it. Yeah, everything's on. Good. So there we go. Good. That's a really enjoyable little QC. I think that should be a crowd pleaser for the real beginners on this. Probably some of the people who've been in this for a year go, oh, that's a bit easy, wasn't it? But personally, my attitude is always, and this is part of why I do the QC, is it's good to rip through these as an experienced solver and just reinforce what I do know. And I still had a problem on oops when I got there, so there was something to be learnt still today. So there we go. Anyway, thanks for watching.